You know what? I think that when you think about Rich and Clayton, Kenta, and just what we have in our rotation, it's just very encouraging. And so, just that we've talked about before, the last two times, even the first time and tonight, it just was a lot of the same. The intensity, the focus, and he just raises that level of intensity with our guys.
He threw 101 pitches back on July 7th. He only had 89 tonight. Just had given up the one hit. How tempting was it to send it back out there?
It was a thought, but I think that for us, we're trying to obviously win each baseball game, but with his history this season and the blisters, we're really trying to be cognizant of that. And so where to give us 89, 90 pitches, whatever it is, we're trying to a little bit make sure we're out of the woods. And so as we continue to go further and feel good about it and sustain where he's at right now with the finger and the blister, then going forward, I think the arm is really not a problem. He's in great shape. So it's just more of managing that.
What do you do if the no-hitter's intact?
He wasn't going to see that next inning regardless. So that would have been a bigger fight. But where he was at with this pitch count, to imagine him, going any further, or it might have been another inning we could have got out of him. But to figure out how to manage 3 more innings, it just wasn't going to happen.
How much were you paying attention to what your ace was doing in Rancho?
I might have been getting some updates. And so those were 3 good innings, threw 15 more in the pen. But to make a good night even better, that's what happened.
Clayton said he's pitching in 4 days, and it wasn't a rehab start. Where's he pitching?
Is that what he said?
He did.
Well, we're gonna talk about that. Clayton has an idea what he wants to do, so it'll be a discussion.
Dave, was there any recurrence of symptoms with the blisters for Rich today?
No. So that was it was a win-win for us. And so tonight he was in sync with Yasmani. There's a lot of good things going on, and so tomorrow, with Jose De Leon making his debut, that's exciting.
When you see what Clayton did in Rancho, Rich Hill here, you start to formulate the rotation for the rest of the way in your mind and say, I think I know what I want to do here.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's a little bit of that, but obviously a lot of it is, and most of it is contingent upon Clayton. So we're trying to, take each step with him and build on that. But I think that looking forward a little bit, which I think that everyone has to do, there's a little bit of trying to line those guys up together.
Is Reddick coming out of it?
Excuse me?
Is Reddick coming out of it?
You know what? He's been having some good at bats, and even tonight for him to hit the homer, but to get a couple other hits. The quality of contact overall wasn't like it has been in the last few starts that he's had, but he's got some rewards tonight. So I think that for his confidence, that was a good thing. So I think that we're optimistic.
What about the collective at-bats in that inning, the 4th inning, where 5 straight hits, Yasmani with the big swing?
Yeah, you know what? Corey swing the bat well, and then you see JT taking the ball the other way, and I think the base running that inning was very good. And for Yazzie to get that big 3-run homer, we haven't had a 3-run homer in a while, so that was a nice one.
Is this what you envisioned after the trade deadline, getting Reddick and getting Hill and guys like Shabby just coming out and performing at this level?
It is, and I think that even tonight, obviously I got Kenley in a game where with the 4-run lead, but every game here is obviously more magnified and very important. And to see Josh and tomorrow to get Yasiel back in right field and to be able to match your players up to hopefully give them the best chance to have success, I think that was our vision.
I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but can you talk about how formidable a 1-2 punch that Hill Clayton could be?
Very, very. I think that if you look at Clayton, Richie, and Kenta, those 3 guys against any 3, I like our chances. So that's why we acquired him. And so, with Richie and extending him possibly, tonight or his last start, it doesn't make a whole lot of, when you balance out risk versus reward. So I think that we want to ensure as much as we can that 1-2 punch.